Hey everyone, this is Dr. Carol DeFranza, and we're going to do the Advanced 360, and we're using resistance now. So our handy loop, our TheraBand loop, we slide it up over our knees, get into our all fours position, starting with mobility now, cat and camel, just like in the beginner's video, but we're just adding the resistance. Full range. Exhale on the up, the cat, and we're doing 10 reps this time. Knees are under hips, hands are under shoulders. Excellent, excellent. Exhale, inhale, find your neutral. Good, now we're going into trunk mobility, trunk rotation. Leg is nice and strong. You're pushing against that resistance band. Okay, all the way up. Good. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale. Other side. Inhale, exhale. Nice strong leg. Keep your chin tucked. Excellent. Good. Good. Now we're going right down and we're going into press-ups. So we're going to have 3 positions here. The first 5, your hands are right underneath your shoulder. All the way up. Exhale. The next set, your hands go directly out and fingertips point out. This just changes the extension that you're getting in your spine. It changes the position a little bit higher. And then your hands go directly up above your shoulders, basically in line with your head. You're pressing out against that band slightly to activate your gluteus medius and minimus, your TFL, just to help stabilize your pelvis. Right up into all fours, right into cross crawl now. So pushing against that band, holding for 10 seconds, and then you're going to repeat. That's it. Keeping those abdominals nice and braced. Remember, we're bracing, we're breathing, and we're moving. Great. That's it. Just adding that resistance really makes it a little more challenging, but it activates all of our spinal stabilizers in a very, very safe way. It'll build greater strength and endurance. That's why we hold these positions, because they're stabilizing muscles. We're activating the deep stabilizing muscles in the spine. Keeping that spine nice and flat. You're adding that, you could add a ball if you want to, right on the in your lower back to help remind you to keep it in neutral and stable. So now we're going into side bridge. In the beginner we did with knees bent. You can also stagger your feet or you can stack your feet. Stacking your feet is the most advanced. We lift up with our hips. This time we're looking at our hand with our head. Lift up and hold. Good, lift up. Bracing the entire time. We're working the downside quadratus lumborum, big stabilizer of our back, and our internal and external abdominal obliques. Excellent. Remember, still breathing, bracing, and moving. Now right up into elbow plank. Stimulate rectus abdominis a little bit. We're actually, with that resistance band, we're pushing out a little bit, stabilize our hips and pelvis, and then coming back onto the other side bridge. There you go. Fingers are spread, remember. Reaching up towards the ceiling, That activates, those finger spread activates our middle and lower trap to help stabilize our shoulder blades and our shoulders, taking the stress out of our neck. Lift up, bracing, looking up at your hand. Elbow is right underneath your shoulder. If your elbow or your shoulder starts to hurt, likely your elbow is too far above your shoulder. Good. So now, just that band if you need to. Now we're going to go right into dying bug. Bring that leg and arm out, opposite arm and leg always. Good, nice and slow and controlled, bracing through our abdominal wall, making sure we're in neutral. You don't want your back to hyperextend, and you certainly don't want your back to be fully flattened and pressed into the mat. Good. Exhaling as your arm and leg go out. Inhale when they come in. Remember, exhaling helps to activate the abdominal wall and pulls down the rib cage for stability of the entire core. Find that neutral again. Lift up into bridge. Good. Now arms are above your head or above, right in front of your face. With your arms off of the floor, it's a little bit more challenging to stabilize your spine. Pressing out against that band, coming down, touching with our buttocks, and lifting right back up. You're not rolling out of it. You're coming down in a stable position and going up in a stable position. Great. Notice how I lift my toes off of the floor and pressing through my heels. That's really going to activate a lot of our glutes and hamstrings. Good. And back onto cross crawl. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 1 repetition each side. Excellent. Now we're back into our warm down. Beautiful. Into the rotation, the trunk rotation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice strong leg. Inhale, exhale. Good. Repeat on the other side. We're pushing against that band. 5 repetitions. That's it. Good. Almost done here. Inhale, exhale. Great. Cat and camel. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale on the camel, exhale on the cat. Going right into press-ups. Good. Allow your glutes and your legs to be relaxed as best as you can. You're putting just a little bit of resistance through that band. Good. That's your second position, hand position. And then your third. And you can slow this down, whatever you like. We go into prayer. And done. Great job.